about 17 or 18 years into my prison sentence, one of my buddies, one of the guys I worked maintenance with, got out. At that point, he had served almost 30 years, which was about the amount of time I thought I was going to have to serve. So I was really interested in what his experience was going to be like. What was it going to be like to transition to the free world from that many years in prison? And it took a few weeks, but he wrote me a letter, and I'll never forget what he said. He said, "Jesse, I don't know how to describe it other than it feels like waking up from a bad dream." So when I got news that I was receiving a conditional pardon, that I was getting out early, I thought a lot about that. But the thing is, in the beginning, it didn't feel like waking up from a bad dream. It felt like a nightmare. I was so overwhelmed. I was so under-resourced. I was so unprepared. I didn't know how to cope with the world. It was interesting, though, because I remember after that first night, even though I didn't sleep, I remember sitting on that porch and watching the sunrise and feeling like, hey, this is real life. Like, I haven't been here in a long time. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. So it really did feel like I was starting my life all over again, and in some ways I still felt like that scared, confused, lost 18-year-old kid. In other ways I felt like somebody in his late 30s. And now, 3 years later, I'm still going through that process that a lot of people go through in their teens or in their 20s of trying to figure out who they want to be when they grow up, or what they want to do, or where they want to be. And especially since the accident, it's been a struggle because all the things I structured my life around I can no longer do. So I'm having to basically rebuild my life again.